There we go. Ah, like a pro. That is a takedown. Don't mind if I do, fellas. Don't mind if I do. Hey, you know what I want to do just for fun? We've quick saved. I'm gonna grab this this drinking water here.
Was that you? Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's just quick load that. It's weird how strict areas are tied to everyone, not just a faction. That's what I wanted, Scaparmal. I mean, why would he be that upset? I can imagine him looking around and then going, "Oh, what's this? Who are you? Why are you here?" Oh, that's the gas that they were talking about. See, rebreathers seem to be far more important in this game. I like that, because in the previous game it was a little bit, it was considered to be less, relevant. Less important, or at least I consider it to be less important, because you just didn't run into it that much. Okay, so take a left, and take the second left. Okay. Kitty, I know, Kitty. He can't figure out his football right now. So he's basically begging for food. The bum alerted the gangsters had gone into a panic because they entered a strict area. The bum who had that whole Emperor Palpatine vibe going on, with the hood, the dark yellow eyes. Yeah, isn't that weird? You know what? It's 8. We've been going for 2 hours. This little kitty needs some cuddles over here. That is a kitty in serious need of some cuddles. I could use a bit of tea. As we've been going for 2 hours, I'm going to take a little break, leave you with some music, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I'll see you then. Hello, hello. Here we are again. Ah. Oh, hey. I didn't see this at all. That's a good hint. I'm just reading. Vaynen saying hacking a spam node automatically alerts the security nodes in a hacking game. Oh. Well, that explains it. That explains why they've been detecting me so much. Thank you, Vaynen, for that. That will definitely up my game. So I definitely need to say definitely less. Definitely. We need to find with Qantas. They've never crashed. The Delta Airlines. No, I will absolutely need to investigate those things a little bit more before I start hacking them then. That is some very good advice. Thank you. But yeah, exactly, Skaparama. Just the weirdness that restrictions are there. But yeah, I can see your argument regarding taking the offer or not. I would completely disagree actually with saying that you need to. Deus Ex has always been about taking deals that you don't know. No, don't think so. I mean, I've played through Deus Ex 1 and Deus Ex 2 so far, or at least Deus Ex 1 and Human Revolution. I've of course not played Invisible Wars, So far, it's always been pretty obvious what was being intended here. And here as well, there's a shady guy. There's obviously a criminal in an underground illegal casino saying, yeah, you just need to do a favor for me, I won't tell you what it is, but it won't hurt you, if you know what I mean. That guy obviously wants you to hurt somebody. So I think just role-playing wise, that's why I immediately went, no. That's something he would never accept. Oh yeah. That's what we're doing. Okay. Let's hack this baby. So, spam nodes automatically alert, you said. Capture detection, 0%, eh? Okay. If detection is 100%? No. Capture detection is 15%, okay. So API, capture detection 15%. Let's do that. So I'm starting to see what you mean, yeah. Okay, so I've been playing this all wrong.
Access granted.
Thank you so much, Vaynen. Whoa! Yeah, I don't have a rebreather, so that would kill me. I want to test something. We're gonna quick save. I'm gonna run in there, activate this, and try and run out. No, okay, cool. That's definitely something they took into account. I like that. I'm not gonna count this as a death because I literally wanted to figure out how the gas worked, the system. So they did think of that as a cheap escape. We're going to have so much fun with the Mankind Divided post-mortem. And then that is a creepy smiley out there. But okay, I'm assuming that you are hinting at things which will potentially be spoilers. So okay, I'm fine with that. So let's keeping the spoilers hidden. Looking forward to seeing what that will lead us. So let's figure this out. Now, we have done this one. Next up is going to be seek out Liborio. So let's do that. We run out. So we run, take a left, take a right, take a right. Tech Noir. I've been there already, haven't I? Oh, yes. That's where I just got through. Oh, okay. Maybe that. Okay, that left, right was definitely. Oh, hello. Wow, that is some ham-fisted racism reference. A Voltar machine? Wait, isn't that the machine from Big?
I can help you with something, yes?
Yeah, you can. I wanna be Big.
ever answer a question that no one asked.
Totally worth it, 250.
I can help you with something, yes?
Yes, you can. Okay, right now India's managed to figure it out. The problem with this football was that it was on the wooden flooring. Magic, eh? It was on the wooden flooring, so when he hit it, it didn't do the same as it normally would on the bits of carpet that I have. So now I put it on the bit of carpet just below the desk here, and he keeps smacking it against my feet.
I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. He used to be partners.
The card? Oh, well, look at that. And yes, they are MC2 squares.
You found him?
Actually, I have to link to them a
sure
little
what I
bit
found,
below the
but I know I
in
didn't
the
like
info.
it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, The Evolution of Stage Hypnosis Intensified Through Technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
DDE?
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The
Can I get that
communal
augment?
construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
That is actually pretty cool. Use a compare right now also. You need to order new pads since the stock ones are pretty thin. Plus not too much. $20 to get a decent pad. Exactly, Mr. 2 Square. I got these off Mass Drop. Have a look. So, you know the normal pads. I don't like those one either. But check this out. Look at those beauties. This is... Oh, it's too black. But this is... on Mass Drop you can get these. Nice velour pads. They are... Yeah, it's too dark for you to actually see anything. But they are soft velour. I can wear these things for hours. I love this stuff. Nearly knocked over my tea.
Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his end game in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind. With way too much control of the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his
Ah,
first
yes.
transmission through
While
a
this
series
was
of
being
emitters
created, that
use
was
targeted neural
hype.
oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying.
This already peeks into that. It's that urban myth type of thing, right? If you don't understand something, maybe it's magic. We don't understand quantum mechanics. Maybe it has something to do with consciousness. No, it doesn't. Binaural. Binaural? Well, maybe I can program your mind. Yeah, you remember how you used to have that idea of you put this tape under your pillow and play it while you sleep and you can learn another language? No, you couldn't.
These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now, I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. If someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
That is a horrible, horrible idea. You'll have a choice of headphones. I love how they can get so loud and barely distort. Sharp highs, strong lows. Exactly, MC Squared. I love these things. These are the best headphones I've ever had. Huthor with a Dexter reference. That is a classic.
Tell me how to stop Richard.
And Fub.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
Don't
The
talk to
signal
him.
he is
Talk to
transmitting,
them.
its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are
Take
installed.
out the emitters.
Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come to me.
Okay, this is actually pretty good. You hardly ever see anybody do this.
I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify.
Actually, okay, I like that moment.
Night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through him?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
Nice. Okay, dispensed a card. It did indeed dispense a credit chip. I got more cash out of that than I put in. Nice. Thank you, Voltar. Okay, here's what I very much liked about that moment.
There is nothing for you there.
Isn't there now? The okay. I once had a I got this. Ooh, I was on this trip to Stratford upon Avon, where the Royal Shakespeare Company was performing. Cause it's Shakespeare's hometown, so it was very interesting to see there and see how they do things and talk to the performers and get some interesting things about it. And one of the things one of the performers mentioned, I thought was hello. Was something that I'd never thought about, but really made sense. What is that marketing nonsense? And the idea was that most people who, as in most amateurs, most naive people who try to do theater, will practice lines to the point where they can say them perfectly. But as the argument came from that actor was, people aren't perfect. People make mistakes. People say things incorrectly, and people doubt themselves. Now, of course, the script is the script, so you should stick to the script. If there's a mistake in the script, you say the mistake. If there isn't, you don't. But people still doubt. And they said, like, if you want to do something, do it outside of that script, where the script isn't. So say, or wait in saying things, or say things with an intonation, say things that aren't there. And that's what I liked about that one. It was easy for that script to be perfect. Oh, wait, I have something. Pull, display, here it is. These are the things you can use to disturb his thing. Done. But what they did was, And then just a little bit too long of somebody's looking, and that made him feel extra human. I like that. You think the M50X has two sharp highs at some point where it can get painful? Well, if you play it loudly, yeah. Might be just be you. Where are you from? Really like my accent. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just from the Netherlands, really. But I mean, all of this is fake. I don't have a natural accent in English anymore because I've learned. I've been trained too much to speak English to have an actual natural accent anymore. Everything is affected and fake, basically. Oh, from Richard. My sweet Laborio. For the authorities to have cancelled our show is humiliating. But to see our friends imprisoned because they are different, to watch as our inventions, our life's work, get confiscated and destroyed, I know you're not easily outraged. You will find a way to adapt to this new world. You will compromise. Does this make you a better man than me? Than I, thank you. Or does it make you worse? Regardless, you know the community initiative was never about magic and entertainment for me. It was about alternatives. About creating places where people could escape to. The hours we spent crafting worlds together were the happiest of my life. I intend to extend them into eternity. Forever yours, Richard. Well, you knew full well what he was doing, didn't you? Oh, hey. Neuropazine, there we go. Tube house? Really now? Also, how cool is this? Indy just jumping into a box. Let's hack that baby. Well, you know, MC2 squared, or would that be MC hypercubed? Good enough to be understandable. Word order is a little bit curious. Let's see what we can get to. Why not?
Access granted.
Thank you so much. Percy Butler. Offends your... Oh, wait, I've read this one, I think. Yeah, I've read this one. Quitkin is 0701. See, Shepard and Polarity Porter. You have augmentations. Why conceal it? Oh, he's augmented. Like one of those cyborg heroes with a hidden identity. Just bring milk when you get home. Ugh. I like that. So he is augmented and is hiding it. Let's see what happens if I open this door. There you are.
Hello
You
again.
I've spoken to
You left so
before.
quickly last time. I don't remember if I mentioned. I got
Hey,
bio
sweetie.
cells
How are
for
you doing?
sale. Interested?
That is very true, Vaden.
I think I'll be
Only
on
the
my
Flemish
way.
actually speak Dutch well.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
Also known as
Kickback.
the Human Restoration Act.
So, how was, Dead Space? I was thinking Dead Rising, but... Oh, the Palisade, that's where it is, and we can rob them blind. I'm sure I have a map of Prague around somewhere. I'd like to see how it compares to, you know, contemporary Prague. Ah, this is where the neon drugs are. Yes. So we could go around here. Maybe pop by the Palisade and rob them blind, and then go down, go across, and then go to the main quest again. So we go forward, and then take a left here. Oh, Rabia.
But it's recovering very fast.
Of course, we have to prove to the terrorists that life goes on. That we're stronger and smarter than they are.
Not only that, but I
Ugh. That written on a bench, that is just such a cruel idea. There we go, that is the Palisade Bank. Also, what are you doing? Oh god, except, watching me nearly die.
I think you should check in with the police.
Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you, ma'am. No, thank you. I gave at the office. See ya.
Yes.
Let's have a look at what we can do here.
However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Very impressive.
The low-level admin for a group of game servers who had loads of European players. You learn a slight bit of Dutch, German, and Swedish. Ah, yes, just to deal with the major issues, right?
Well, the lobby.
Please see the
Hackers are everywhere.
Restricted
Not
areas
here.
are off limits.
Exactly, of course.
Enough you can
Physical
send and communicate.
security is
Speaking
also
is better than you German, Dutch,
part
Swedish.
as an impact. Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir.
Okay.
Exactly.
Fine,
Of course,
fair
physical
enough.
Security is also paramount.